Oh, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shark. Come here with me. Come here with me. Yes, honey, you get the picture. What's up, checkmates? Make it do what it do what it do. Hi, Danielle Green. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. They definitely paid for that review. And FD don't F with Mel. Listen, wait a minute. Before I even get into selling y'all, hey, right? Let me just get some rules out of here. Any mods in the chat? We're not gonna say no names in here. I appreciate you for the abbreviation. We ain't saying no names. We ain't saying the product name. We ain't saying the person name. Use abbreviations or just make up a name. I don't know what to tell y'all. But this conversation is gonna be touchy for a lot of folks. And I don't want them trying to strike my channel, right? So we're gonna keep it cute. Mods, if you see somebody write a name, immediately delete it. You do not have to block the individual, but definitely delete the comment so they can rewrite it. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to say the rules right now, and then people are going to come in later, and then they're going to start writing, and they're going to take offense that their comment has been deleted, but no harm intended, right? I just want to make sure that I remain safe. But some conversations are hard to have, but necessary to have them. And because we're grown and when you got to have a conversation, there must be a messenger and there must be a receiver. And you have to be able to have tough conversations. And that's exactly what this conversation is going to look like. It's going to be a tough conversation. All right. So let me say hi. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you, sweets? How are you? Pamela. Hey. Renee Hall. Hello. Annette Lace. Hi, how are you? Demita. Hi, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Tasha, what's up, babes? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Advocate, what's up? Green, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Simone, hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Sophia in the building. Cricket 22 here and activated. All right. Kathy in the building. Um, Andre, Audrey. Hi, welcome to the chat. How are you, sweetie? How are you? Lies and more lies. Welcome to the chat. Milani Curry. Hi, welcome to the chat. Betty, what's up, babes? How are you? Sandra, I think I got you, but if I didn't, hello to you again. Um, Angie, you and this name, honey. Did she get the job? Hi, how are you, babes? How are you? Felicia, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. What's up? Melody Mick, what's up? How are you? How are you? Snow White, what's up? Let me see who else is here because y'all here, okay? Nikki, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Joy S. Pick, what's up? Tasha, what's up, babes? What's up? Stuart, what's up? Long time no see. Thank you for your $10 super sticker. I don't know why I'm so tongue tied, Lord. Because I got something I need to say, child. That's probably why my tongue already getting twisted. Like, watch yourself, sis. Watch yourself. Thank you for that sticker. I appreciate you much. Monica, hey, how are you? Um, Miss Linda, I don't know if you was in here when I read the rules, but I'm gonna say it one more time for the people that's coming in. Um, Prophetess, hi, welcome. How are you? Sheila, hi, how are you? I want to make sure that we are clear. If your comment get deleted, my mods are instructed to delete your comment if you say the full name. Just remember that this is a sensitive topic that we're going to talk about, and we want to keep it safe. So normally, I don't care if you say the name, but today we're going to say abbreviations, pet names. I don't care how you put it. Just make sure you are not saying the name or the product. If you see my title, you can even use the title. It is what it is, right? But we want to make sure we remain safe and we use wisdom, right? So that's why we are pitting abbreviations today. And let me be clear, I don't know this young man. I don't want to ever feed my chat something that I don't know, right? I've heard his name in many other conversations and topics, and I have to be honest, I don't know his normal delivery, right? I don't know if he's normally that agitated or that mad or, always that upset. I don't know that because I don't watch him to conclude that, right? So, um, so one of the things I want to say before I get into the comments, because y'all know I get sidetracked by the comments, but one of the things I want to say is I don't watch him enough to know if that's his normal to produce the way he did. And this is just my opinion. I found it disrespectful because I feel like we can get our point across and say what we mean and mean what we say. Um, but one of the things that I find hard to digest is the delivery, right? Now again, I don't know if he talks that hard regularly. I just feel like he could have said what he had to say without calling her a bunch of bees, okay? Now we all get a little carried away with the love and marriage Huntsville beef, and sometimes we be thinking we in the ring with them, right? We all are aware that we don't know these people personally, and some of us do, right? Behind the scenes, I heard Melody say she create relationships. Behind the scenes, people do create relationships. So I don't want to knock nobody that do have a relationship, right? However, here's what drew me to the conclusion that there's a check cut, right? Because y'all know my famous saying is, I didn't sleep with you last night, right? Which means that you don't get the arousal out of me to ruffle my feathers unless I slept with you last night, right? Unless you ain't get it up in time and I wanted to get mine and you got up off of me in time, right? Or unless you turned around and you did something to me and I don't want to talk to you or anything of that nature. All the petty stuff that goes on in the bedroom. But I can guarantee you that I didn't sleep with you last night. So I couldn't understand why he was so hard or why he went so hard on her as if he slept with her last night. So the only thing that could come to my mind, because I had to put it to the test. And I had to go ahead and I had to put my skills to the test. And I had to go back to this dumb reward ceremony we've been gifted here on YouTube with by the Scotts and Maurice. Uh, Great gracious, okay. I don't know what the purpose was, like I mentioned yesterday, but let's just say it came from a good faith. Let's just say that it was a good deed, and he wanted y'all to know what Maurice thought of you, as if we care. But listen, that's besides the point, right? Let's just say it came from a good place, right? Up until yesterday, when this young man dropped his video and dog walked Mel, right? And let me tell you something. We get on here every day. So nobody's exempt from the drag. Let's just be clear, right? We get on here every day. We might pick a Letitia. We might pick a Stormy. We might pick a Marty Moore. Any cast member we pick of the time of day, we going to drag them, right? So nobody's exempt from getting dragged because we don't want nobody to get that narrative while I'm trying to get my point across, right? But here's what I would say. Your delivery was as if she did something to you. And because we know that she didn't do anything to you, we can only assume that the reward ceremony was given out because of the big reward that was going to come at the end, which was the check that was cut, allegedly, in my opinion, from the Scots to this young man to drag Miss Mel, right? That's what I came up with. Now, I don't know, again, if that was his delivery. I didn't appreciate his terminology. I didn't appreciate him calling her a bunch of bees. And I also see, one of the things we got to realize is, if you don't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville on the regular, although you might have been following it for a long time, or you might pop in and out right now in the season that Love and Marriage Huntsville is, it does you no this service to turn around and just watch a little piece of it, because a little piece of it won't give you what you need. You need to watch a lot more so you can see what's going on. Now, one of the things that he did say was, um, Melody is stuck on trying to prove to Tisha that her husband cheated. I had to disagree with you, right? And here's why I disagree. Not because she's Melody, although we all love her and we support her, but we would support anybody as long as they do right, because that's what we practice over here, right? As long as they do right and they don't do all this sneaky leak stuff behind the scenes, we could probably support them at some point, right? So let's just say that you came in at the butt tail of it, right? And you think that Melody is still from the first season trying to prove to Tisha what's going on with her husband here and now in the fifth season we in, I think. Don't quote me, but I think we're in the fifth season, right? Which is not the case, right? At least from what we can see. From what we can see is this has happened way back when she was trying to get her to come, right? She was trying to get her to come on a trip so she could say what she got to say. The girl basically backed out for whatever reason, and it never happened. But Melody, from my understanding, was not actively here at the reunion trying to show her what her husband did. Her mannerism says, sis, you got it. You believe that your husband ain't sticking and poking and doing everything behind the sun? Go ahead, because your issue is not mine. Because if I'm trying to prove a point and you're not swallowing my point, guess what? I'm going to get real mad. As you can see, she didn't say much. She just was like, okay, all right. He started asking questions, and she rejected to have a conversation with him because he was trying to overtalk her so she wouldn't tell what was going on, right? Now, Tisha, like we said last night, is still mad about something that Martell said. Melody never said it. Now, her and her husband at the time was talking about the incident and our pillow talk. So what? You just talk all kiki business with your husband having pillow talk. So she can have a conversation with her husband about you. Unfortunately, it just happened to be you. So you're saying that she's getting she's getting, I guess you're saying she's getting off on trying to expose Marcel. I don't think that's the space that she's in. Melody was clearly checked out on that stage. I don't know if you guys can agree or disagree. She didn't have the energy, right? She didn't have the energy. She knew what time it was, as she learned early on before the reunion even started, that they was trying to use her car service and play in her face behind the scenes. So when she got to the stage, she was completely checked out. Like the same old thing, just another day, right? So you mentioned that, right? You said that Tisha knows, and that's a good point you made. You said that Tisha knows what kind of husband she got. So it makes us no different to try to keep proving to her what kind of man she got, because she knows. She knows about everything. And I can appreciate that about you, right? Because when somebody cuts you a check, it's supposed to be some type of stipulations that you're not supposed to talk about the people that you, in a negative manner, the people that cut you the check. All allegedly, in my opinion. But somehow you snuck it in there and you said, Tisha know what kind of jerk she married. And I can appreciate your honesty, right? However, I think you gave Martell more praise than a little bit. You guys sat there and said that listen, Dustin said it better than anybody could ever say. And what he said was, she knows that she has a limited amount of time. She's using her time wisely, and she ain't come to play with nobody. And that's facts. So I think it's unfair to say that she's I forget the word that they use about how she's flaunting her divorce all over the place to gain gratification from it. Who wants to be looked at as a divorcee? Who wants to be looked at as, oh, that's the one over there that got cheated on? He was with her last night. I saw him at the hotel last night. Who the hell wants to be looked at like that? So do you think that she really wanted to go and expose herself or expose what her husband was doing to her behind the scenes? He left her with nothing when he left. She went empty-handed. You know why? Because she served a God that sits high and look down low, right? And I could do this tastefully all day, right? Because I don't feel like I need to go there in this segment, because it doesn't make sense, right? Because I ain't sleep with you last night. And that's just point blank, period. And I'm going to get back to the comments. But y'all know I lose my train of thought when I get to the comments. So I'm going to finish what I got to say. With that being said, you said that she was looking for some type of gain from this divorce. She chose to publicize it. What else was she going to do, right? You got this airhead over there that's connected to Huntsville that was going to let everybody know, that Tom, Dick, and Harry know, right? That she was sleeping with this lady's husband. So she had no choice but to say, you know what, I'm going to take this and I'm going to run with it. Because I would have did the same thing. I'm going to turn something negative into the positive. I'm going to tell somebody else is getting knocked upside the head. Not saying that she was. I'm just using that, right? I'm going to tell somebody else is getting knocked upside their head. Look, sis, this is how you put your Tina Turner shoes on and you get the hell across that street, right? This is how you do that, right? And then when you hit rock bottom, you make sure that you got enough people in your circle to support you in your time of need. But the only how that you can get the support that you need and that you require in that season of your life is because you've always given that same type in return, right? So people will come running to you because you've always been a person that was giving and giving and giving and giving. So people start to pour out, and God makes sure that you don't miss nothing. Not a meal, not a bath, not a shelter. And that's what happened. So I think it's unfair, sir, right? The man over there, the man, that had a lot to say. I think it's unfair to say that she was looking for some type of gain from her husband's infidelity. I don't think that's a fair statement. Now, if she hit the ground running, thank you, Lord. I appreciate you, Lord. I ain't know all this was going to come with it, but Lord, I can appreciate it, right? And now that it's here, where are we going with this, sis? Who want to interview me next? See, because the rules of the game don't change just because she's Melody. As to Destiny could do the same thing. As we know, she tapped into the interviewing world. She out here sharing her royal oats, right? No shade. She could do the same thing that Melody is doing. That's all they had to do from the beginning. So I think you came from a very angry and hurt place, and I don't think that was fair, right? But I can assume and I can assure you, and I can almost stand on both of my legs and say, you was definitely cut a check. Because see, the Scots play a lot of games behind the scenes like their hands ain't in it. But when it hits the scene, listen, to me, what I got from that whole video is somebody's trying to gain a spot. And from the word that I just got on one of the messages, on one of them comments that says that, what did it say? That allegedly you could be hooked up with Miss W over there. And Miss W over there, she because you hooked up with her, y'all all trying to be in cahoots together. And I get it. You're a big YouTuber. So I get it. You're trying to go up in the streets. But see, there's something wrong with a person that don't mind getting their hands dirty. You can't pay me nothing to be dirty to another individual. I don't give a dang on what kind of spot you giving. I don't care what kind of spotlight you giving. If it's not my character, no, sir, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. But the problem is, I have to only question you while you question the Mel's character, because you said you can't get down with her. You said I can't get down with somebody that keep trying to constantly come for somebody's marriage. What marriage? It should have been destroyed the moment that they said I do. What you saying? Okay? But anyway, they like it, I love it. But you said you can't get down with somebody's character. Who's going to get down with you? Because I was totally disgusted. It was not okay. The delivery could have been better, because that's where it comes in play, that you have to question if she got a man in her life, he might have to step to you. It was rude. It was ignorant. It said a lot about what you think about women in general. And if that's your normal, do better. Because use your words means a lot. You could have said that without dogging her out the way you did. That's where I'm going to leave it. Let me see what y'all saying. I don't think so either, Trish. I don't think she did a dang on thing to him. Trish says Melody has done nothing to F, okay? Just so you know, for the ones that's coming in, we're not using names. We're just using abbreviations only, okay? Because we want to keep it safe and we don't want no smoke. Y'all know I got time for whatever, but stuff that I ain't got to give my energy to, I choose not to, okay? Miss Keita says that part. In that order, babes. In that order. Right? Totally out of order. It was. And for anybody to sit there and say that, oh, yeah, it's about time somebody got Melody. It's bigger than Melody. This man came from a malicious place. He came and crashed the plane into the building, and ain't nobody have the order that the plane was going to crash before it crashed. It was unnecessary. Even if you just got disgusted. And let me enlighten y'all, because I hear a lot of people saying this. Check it and understand me, right? I want y'all to stop talking about the show is toxic. It could be, right? But I'm a woman of my word, right? And y'all know I tell you all the time, I sit in my 40 double D actively, right? With that being said, I'm a whole woman, 100% woman. Ain't nobody going to make me, Shar, do anything that I don't want to. Ain't nobody going to make me get into a space that's going to hold me hostage of people I do not know. Okay? So when you start getting into Facebook groups, first of all, come out them Facebook groups. Let me enlighten you. Because I don't know what they look like because I'm not in them, and I'm definitely not coming for the groups, because get your money how you get it. I understand it, right? But if anything make you question your integrity and make you think you sleeping with these people, that you so invested that you can't even sleep at night, get the hell out of them groups, because you don't belong there. And you should be woman enough and man enough to know, wait a minute, I'm in too deep. So stop saying the show made you. Carlos King ain't come and put the boom boom to your head and tell you, you better watch my show or your life going in. Come, ain't nobody say that to you. So how you going to sit here and say, I just found myself way deep in? Well, get the hell out the deepness. Ain't nobody making you do that. So stop putting it off on the show. The show is just too toxic. And sorry for anybody that keeps saying it's toxic. This ain't to y'all. I'm only talking to the situation, right? But if it's draining you, as any marriage, any relationship, any friendship, any career, any hobby, anything that's draining you, get the hell out of it. Because you should be protecting your peace at any cost, even over a TV show. So stop acting like the show put the pow pow to your head and made you drown. Or the show pushed your head into the water and drowned you actively. The show ain't got nothing to do with you and your chemical imbalance. What are you saying exactly? So stop pitting it on the show. Because that don't even make sense. As grown folks, you should be able to make better decisions to know what's good for you and what's not. There's some shows that I watch and they be in here having all types of you know what. And I said, nah, Lord, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. Because at the end of the day, I'm not putting a bunch of toxicity into me and I'm dead middle in the middle of my crisis already. I'm not going to allow the enemy to speak or feed anything that ain't supposed to be feeded. Okay? Because the enemy will tell me, nah, sis, you need that. I said, nah, Jesus ain't tell me that. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to talk to that spirit to try the spirit, okay? Try the spirit by the spirit. You have to be able to talk to that. As grown folks, you should be able to let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. So stop blaming it on the show. You watched the show because you wanted to. You resonated with the show because you messy as hell. Call a thing and an ace and a spade a spade. That's what the hell I came to say. But let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying. Cause child, they had me chopped. Wait a minute. Stewart says, aren't Melody and Claudia Jordan working in a movie together? I'm sure Claudia knows firsthand of Mel's character. FG be doing something strange for some change, karma. Talk to me, Stewart. Say it again. Thank you for your $10 super sticker. I appreciate you. Listen, a blind man can see that. A blind man can see that. Stop playing with these folks. You got something in here, and you asked me, the check was already cashed. The day he agreed upon it and signed on the dotted line, that thing gone. Okay? Let me see what y'all was saying in between these comments. Hi Gina. What's up, babes? What's up? Jink? Hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. What does he care about people marriage? He sleeps with married men. Woo, child, not sleeping with the married men. He is total trash. I didn't agree with it at all. But welcome to the chat. I never saw you over here before, but welcome. I appreciate you supporting me. Ms. Linda says 77 likes and 218 in the chat. Y'all need to get with the program. Prophetess says they are mad. Melody is that girl. That girl. Say it again. Slick says he just admitted on his channel that he is having an affair with a married man and his man's wife contacted him. So what is his point? He mad that the situation exploded and he couldn't continue the affair, so he taking it out on Melody, all allegedly, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying, honey. Lies and more lies, says that Miss Linda. Yep. Mel will be faded out next season and leaving the fans thinking she's a Nene, bad attitude, and no one can work with her. Mm, mm, mm. Whew, Miss Linda speaking. And that's a shame, you know what I mean? Because they play a lot of games. And one of the things I try to, preach to my checkmates over here is we have to remember that we are not getting the full context, right? We only getting bits and pieces that has been chopped up and moved around and mushed here to make it attractive and appealing to us. So we have to remember that we can come to our own conclusion. That's why I tell you, don't get too invested. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Absolutely. Because I wouldn't tell you to do nothing else because I know I mean what I mean. Okay. And I'm going to say what the hell I got to say. All right. But I'm not going to be so invested that I can't see through the narrative of editing. Editing happens. Just like Melody got on there and said that her and Kimmy has an awesome relationship. And she'll be opening from Kimmy for something else. Because she, we was fed the narrative that she would be done with Kimmy based on what Kimmy, husband and put out there, that they don't have a real friendship. But she says, nah, we good. I don't know. That's their choice. You know what I mean? With that being said, let's not give it too much thought. Editing will do some damage to you. Light Bright always get others to throw rocks at Mel and he hides his hands. Not Light Bright. Thank you for respecting the rules. Hall, I appreciate that. He did it with two of his brothers, the dentist's husband, and now this person, names withheld. Thank you. And you're right. It's crazy, but you know what? Then he want to get up there and preach the narrative. We have to do better. I thought at the Kimmy scare, that people will do better and we will stop letting all this. Why? Because you ain't let it go. You clearly just sat at a round table with Tisha, Marcel, yourself, Kimmy, and signed that check to Mr. Man. Okay. I got time with you, Char. Miss Nina, we here for it. He had me chopped. I said, why you talking to her like that? Why you thought it was, you ain't have to do it like that. Decency and order go a long way. A long way. FD and the snots are miserable. Every demon, 5 blessings. Say it again, Monica McCoy. Say it again. Liza Moore Lies says big facts. Angie says if you are with the content in the channel, Hit the thumbs is free. The likes button is free. Sorry. Pray up the numbers of likes to y'all know these signs and stuff. Child, listen, I'm a little ancient, but I'm gonna get through to the number of people. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate you. He is a side chick, so he is that way. He is so mad. Yeah. Cause the only way you can support that is because of that. Um, they are getting views off the show. Absolutely. You ain't think you was supposed to come in because it was so toxic, Pretty Brown Eyes. It was so toxic, so you stopped watching it. But somehow you just scroll through YouTube and see that Love and Marriage Huntsville is the hit right now. And I gotta get in here and get some of this juice because I can't just miss the train. Okay, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, Miss Linda says lies and more lies. I believe this might be the last season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Ooh, child. They are what Melody Man. They all want Melody Man to come out. I hope he doesn't ignore the stupidity. Trish said, "Yeah, I don't think he would. It's corny. It's lame. It's whack. I don't even know what part of the woods they from. Okay, they're all small time. They think Sheree and F as stars not Mel or stars not Mel. Thank you, Garner. Um, yeah, I don't know why they coming for her character, but understand this: everything that Melody got, she worked for it, and when she worked for it, and the things that fell on her lap extra, she didn't do nothing malicious to gain it. God gifted her because God deals with the heart. Okay, look at what's her name, Tabitha Brown. That child is amazing. I know she's older than me, but that lady is amazing. You hear me? Not because even when Wendy Williams was coming for her, sidebar, right? Wendy Williams was coming for her, and Wendy Williams was saying she was dumb for basically retiring her husband and she needed to let him work. And she came back and said, "No, you're not going to tell me. God already set my assignment aside for me. I was driving Uber." And he couldn't understand why I was out there doing it. I was driving Uber, but I understood the path that God had for me. But when God shows his reward, this is her reward. Who the hell I got to explain to now? I don't have to explain my reward to you. I understand what was going on behind the scenes. Remember when she said about the baby situation? Remember the story, and I don't want to get into it because I know some people, inboxed me yesterday about, getting rid of the baby situation. It was a little sensitive, so I'm not going to get into it. But she explained to us her breaking point, and when she heard God say, remember she talked about the shower scene, and she just knew that was the end. God will give you revelations. She don't have to explain when God said go. He said, get the hell out of there. Get your Tina Turner shoes on and go. I don't know why everybody thinks that she needs to explain that. She don't have to. I'm sure she already went through the motions of I'm not going to be with my husband. I'm sure she already went through the motions of me and my husband not going to raise our children together. She's been there already. But now this is the aftermath. This is her victorious season. Why can't we just be happy for her? Let me enlighten you. Even if it was Tisha, and Tisha got the hell away from Marcel, which I seriously doubt. You like it, I love it. We will celebrate that. You know why? Because she deserved better, whether she can see it or not. Nobody gets a right to talk to you like that. Nobody gets a right to do their alleged cheating because you ain't got no proof, okay? So you say, nobody gets a right to treat you like that. I don't give a dang on how many divorces I go through. I guarantee you I ain't gonna sit in the paint with nobody that's disrespecting me, okay? And I'll take that to the bank and I'll guarantee you it won't bounce. Okay? You're not gonna disrespect me. You ain't gonna put your hands on me. I ain't gonna be too many of your bees. If you call me one, it's off. Okay? We just not gonna do it. So I don't know why these people keep encouraging that she was supposed. And then he's saying that, okay, you chose to do that, and you got your storyline. And I'm like, but it was never a storyline. It was never a storyline. It's something that just fell on her lap. Whew. Hey Lee, what's up, babes? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Let me see. ADR says the heck that they mad Sun Milk. Wait a minute, ADR. Hold on, baby. The heck they mad Sun. Mel can present her situation and some people gravitate towards her. If she makes money, oh well, a TV show in the American way, mad because she can make money off her ish and theirs too. Whoo, I had to slow down to make it make sense, ADR. But you're right about it. You're right about it. Come on, Shar. I got you, Nicole. I got you. Thank you, Miss Stewart, for the super sticker. Um, Gina says, hi, Slick. Thank you for your super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Them Facebook groups are horrible against Mel. I unfollowed. Yeah, Monica, you follow Jesus. Get the hell up out of there. Listen, I'm not going to allow something to consume my day like that. Get the content. Make sure you can sleep with it. Go to sleep at night and make sure you don't have to repent to God for the things that you put out. Okay, that is my motto. Because I have two other platforms that don't even talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. They're all solely on building the kingdom of God. So if I'm building the kingdom of God over here, I want to be able to come over here and tell you exactly what you should or should not do with this show. But make sure that I can still sleep on that and I can still not be held accountable by God for the choices and the word choices that I have made. Point blank, period. I definitely had to remove myself from those groups. Yeah, lies, get the hell up out of there. Did you put your Tina Turner shoes on? Child, don't let nobody make you stay where you ain't got to. That's bogus, okay? He's been suspended twice this year. What? That should have let him sit down on his butt. If somebody suspend me, let me tell you something. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to reevaluate some stuff. I'm not going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That is the definition of insanity. It's a hell no for me. Okay? I bet you he will be at W Food Truck opening Saturday. Sophia, somebody just wrote that in the comments. And I went, he was already eating them potatoes wasn't he eating them potatoes at the bar or wherever the hell he was? It's a no for me. She couldn't give me a hot dog. You guys are speaking. He certainly is mad at the woman. He doesn't give on an F about thirsty and broke. Yeah, something was going on. Terry Gay says he called her a B because he wait a minute, he wants to be that. He wants to be that B because Melody is the real one. The real of a woman. Oh, that real of a woman. Okay, I got you, Terry. I'm sorry, I butchered it. Let me read it again. He called her that B because he wants to be that B. Because Melody is that real of a woman. Yes, she is. She's an amazing woman with flaws. She's not perfect and she never claimed to be. Okay. I'm done with the FD man. I listen, anybody that's a woman, even if his points was valid, the moment that he called her out her name and gave the tone and delivery that he did, everybody should have unsubscribed. It was nasty. It was disgusting. I didn't like it at all. I couldn't stomach it. And like I wrote on my Aunt Ann's chat this morning on IG, I couldn't stomach it. But here's what I did do. I went back and listened to it today fully after I got my mind together because I don't believe in taking in garbage when I'm already in a state that's, a little shaky, okay? So I went back and listened to it right before I jumped on live so we could be able to talk about it. But I did not digest that crap yesterday. What you ain't going to do is make me revisit anything that I left, okay? So I had to back the hell up out of there, okay? 2022 suspended twice. That's crazy. He needs a new way of doing things. You can't expect different results. You keep doing the same thing. Linda, how are you today? They paid his dusty, raw pink lips looking like a nasty sea head. Olivia said they paid him, honey. Hey Pamela and Gina, you guys are speaking. I be feeling like a woman is getting bullied and want to protect her. I feel so bad for her. Lies and more lies. If you didn't feel like that, something was wrong with you. You should have felt like that. Everybody felt like that. That's of some type of decency, I'm sure. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I hate when my comments skip like that. Okay, here we go. I'm coming down. FD must be mad because he wants to be top man wait a minute, top men, M. They're going both ways allegedly. That's what A said. Woo, child. She might not be lying about that. Cause something definitely going on. And after that whole, his wife called him and listen, that means you don't mind. And they all better watch their husbands, in my opinion. Okay, because you could do it to one person, you could do it to another. Nobody's off limits. If you play dirty with one person, you're capable of doing it with the next. And you could never sit at the table with my man. It's a hell no for me. Okay. Retract your statement. Okay. Melody says yes. Okay. Shar, don't you want actual names? Creative Miss Bell. I don't want the names. Yes. I don't want Thank you for saying that, Lee. For the ones that's just coming in, thank you for your support. Try not to use the what you call that? Try not to use the names or the name of the product that we're going to talk about. Just so we can keep it safe. If the moderators are here, they will be deleting your comments because we want to keep it safe, not because you did anything wrong. You might have just missed the rules, or maybe you just texting too fast and didn't hear me say it. But try to definitely use abbreviations, names. I don't care what you call the peanut heads, but just don't use their names because we want to keep it safe. Okay, just for this chat, we can normally say names because I think we pretty good with that. But for this chat right here, I think that we covering a bigger person than me, and we want to make sure we remain safe. Okay. Sorry, Ms. Linda, delete it. Thank you. The show is horrible. Representation. Kevin, I can get that. No names, please. Thank you. FD looks like my pinky toe. Not the pinky toe. What kind of pinky toe you got, Monica? Catch that comment with the full name, Mods. Thank you, Sophia. Y'all on point because y'all know I wasn't looking at my phone. One thing I know the Lord is with Melody, and they are going to get it back. Absolutely, prophetess. You better say that again. I knew that post from Maurice was shade. Bingo, look what he got. Cinnamon, hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. What's up? And let me tell you something. Anybody can see that. What I said yesterday on my live checkmates, I said, ain't nobody asked you for that. Now, what the hell you up to? And long and behold, I get off live and everybody's going cuckoo for this FD situation. I said, what in the hell? Um, she does not want. Okay, got you guys. Got you. Thank you for supporting me, guys. These liars, they stupid. Um, Transparent blame Mel for probably paying off bloggers, yet they bring proof they are paying at least one blogger. This FD, then well, he will do nothing for free. Oh yeah, you know that. A blind man can see that, and I don't even know him. I don't even listen to him. Honestly, but I definitely seen that he was getting paid because there was no reason for him to do what he did at all. Well, if they are so mad, why don't they just quit? But we know they won't because they're the only check coming in. That's the only check coming in. Absolutely. Understand that, but she's still a woman with feelings. This can't feel good. Mel can handle the woman, Tisha and Destiny, but the men too. Exactly. That's why it's too much. Y'all over there slinging cuckoos, okay? Jesus done built you all up with a whole ping ping. And somehow you keep converting back to these cuckoos. I'm gonna need you to walk with your tuck tail, okay, and get some balls. Because at the end of the day, y'all keep coming for these women. It's trifling. If you from where I'm from, my brothers was coming. If I'm hurt, my brothers is hurt. Okay? But I don't know how Miss Mel is rolling, but I would have sick my brothers on them. Don't play with me. But it's internet beef. You know what I mean? So I can understand her not entertaining it because she got so much other stuff going on that's worth entertainment. I can definitely understand that. Oh no, Gina M. I heard he sleeps with married men, and the wife don't mind. Woo, child. I heard didn't FD say that? 97 likes and 276 in the chat. Y'all gonna have to do better, Ms. Linda said. 276 watchers and 104 likes. Get those likes up, Bush watchers. Thank you. Kevin says hello, Angie. Let me see. That is not his normal tone. He is going to regret that. Yeah, Cinnamon, I didn't know. That's why I wanted you guys to tell me because I'm like, I don't know his tone, but from where I'm coming from, you seem like you sleeping with her or something. And I know she ain't sleeping with you. So I'm just trying to find out what the hell is your problem, sir. Why you that mad? I need to know. Preach sister, keep on speaking the truth. I got you, boo. Junkie diva. Is small fish never to be bigger? Sit back and watch Mel grow. Okay. Those men are behind coming at the Mel. You know they are. They didn't cash that check, honey. It already hit his account. You better know it. They really want her to leave so they can take over. Oh yeah, Olivia. You better know it. I'm ticked off with these clout chasing YouTubers and Love and Marriage Huntsville Snots family. And me too, Lee. When the ops saw Melody big billboards in Huntsville, they didn't like it, so they thought of getting one up on her. Joyce Spick, thank you, because I was like S Pick. You was like, let me fix my name so she can know. Hi, listen, you right about it. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, they probably was walking around like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get her back. Who she thinks she is putting a billboard up in our city? Watch, watch, watch. I swear to goodness, you tell it." Thank you for the $20 super sticker. I appreciate you. Surely your pinky toe is not crusty looking like he is. Pamela, get off of here. Destiny went on live and said that they kept Mel relevant. Yeah, what the hell was she talking about? Talking about she should be saying thank you. Let me tell you something, Huzzy. Did you say thank you about that 6,000 that she gave you? No, you said it was a charity case. It was a sponsorship. You refused to fix your lips and say thank you. But I bet you was laying on her lap crying. I ain't got no money. I don't know where my next dollar gonna come from. I gotta apply for public assistance. Did you say thank you? Why the hell would she be telling you thank you? Because the producer said run with this narrative. That don't have nothing to do with her. She's just doing it and connecting with what they talking about. Here you are somehow. Now you want to give a bunch of interviews. Before you ain't have nothing to say. Now there's something you want to give interviews and you got a lot to say, but somehow still circled around Melody. You talking about they gonna learn about me when? Because you still somehow had a choice to make Melody name in your mouth. Child bye. And he also said Melody fans are delusional. Listen, I'm gonna be 110 with y'all. Some of them folks be talking about pulling bank accounts and statements they work at the bank. Listen, some of these folks is too invested. I have to be honest. But delusional wouldn't be the word. I'll just say they care about her a lot. But when they start talking about pulling bank statements and they work at the bank and they're gonna pull the deed and they're gonna find out who name was on it. Listen, I don't need nobody pulling no deeds. Okay? We can see what's going on without even pulling no type of information at all. Sometimes you just can't be that invested. But you ain't have to call them people delusional. If they delusional, so are you, because you just signed the check and signed your life over for this money. Allegedly, in my opinion. You turned it over to the dark side all for a check. You gonna pay for that? Because now they're gonna be like, do me another favor, bro. We solid over here. Do me another favor. You locked and loaded now. They gonna rat on you. Watch. Listen, I'm gonna get back to the comments, guys. Listen, I want to talk about this. This lady, and for the purpose of the chat, we're not going to actually mention the product or the person. Whatever y'all choose to call the person behind this product, that is your business. But you got to be very attentive to what I'm saying, right? I received the inbox of and I'm not gonna say the person name of a review that went through for these products. The review was some years ago. Now, I've listened to this lady live, and the reason why I'm talking about it now, although this review was at 2 or 3 years ago, one of them, right? The reason why I'm talking about it now is because I saw some recent reviews of the same product with the same results. So my whole reason, after I tell y'all what the lady said, my whole reason for even talking about it now is 3 years ago, this individual with these products, the C Beauty, right, was doing the same thing, not responding to people inboxes, telling people, not responding to them saying, I never got my order, you know, acting like $100 and some change is not a lot, right? This individual talked about she thought it was a good product because she saw the products going around on the shade room. She says that the products was going around. So I'm thinking, okay, the shade room is advertising C products, C Beauty, and with C Beauty, it got to be a good thing. So she went out there and she got the follicle, what is it, like oil or whatever it is, and the shampoo and some other stuff. Excuse me. She went out there and she got these products, and what she said was, when I got the products, I was eager to use them, and I'm paraphrasing because this was not her words, and I will drop the lady's video later on in my community tab so you guys can be able to go look for it for yourself. But what she said was, when I first got the product, my hair was like tingling. So she was thinking like, ooh, this product working, okay? And she was like, ooh, it must be doing what it do, right? So then she was like, okay. So then like a couple days later, she used it again. This time the tingling turned into like a burning sensation, right? And the hair started burning so much that she was just like, like she felt like it was like ripping her scalp, right? So now, okay, let me just finish telling her story. Then I'll get into some stuff that I was like, lady, you crazy as hell. I would have never. But anyway, she goes on to say that, her hair was burning, burning, burning. And it was just like, it was so like heavy on her head. Eventually, she said that she had to make an appointment with a dermatologist. Once she made that appointment, the appointment was so far away, she had to do some self-diagnosing up for herself. So the only thing that she could think of that she had some sort of chemical burn. She did say that she takes accountability for not getting it, looking at the reviews for the product prior to, for just taking the shade room view on it to support a black business. She also said that it was her fault that she didn't get a chemist to like look into the products or anything of that nature. She took that to the bank and cashed it. She owned that, right? But she said that the burning was so hard and so thick that she can pick it up from her scalp and it had that thick of a crust. She said she still had the pieces of crust stored because it was that much crust of the burn. The burn basically burnt her whole entire scalp that left this type of damage in her head. She says she was worse off when she was worse off than what she was before she even used this product. So she said that she reached out to the distributor, never got a response repeatedly, never got a response. She said that the only option that she had left was to write the distributor a letter and hope that she would respond to her then. Because she couldn't find a way to get with her and say, hey, can I have my money back? I don't think the lady was coming from a malicious place, right? I think the lady just wanted her money back and an apology, because she like, look, this is what it was. Now, I'm always want to be fair. It may very well been that some of that stuff that was in C Beauty products, it could have very well been, she could have been allergic to it. It just didn't work for her, right? Because we see a couple bad reviews, but we don't see a lot. I want to be fair, right? But what I want this individual to work on would be, listen, one of the things I can appreciate about Mel is she says I answer my own inboxes. I do respond. I see everything and I package my own stuff up so that I can remain active in my product. So she has to learn how to be more involved with her products versus allowing the machine to do her products for her. She has to be the one that's responding to these emails because she is the one that these products are behind. This is her business. This is her baby that she birthed. So she needs to make sure she takes more pride in it so that these people can be answered accordingly. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. We would definitely be right on the refund. Or I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. I would definitely check into your merchandise. And if you don't get nothing in X amount of days, I will be refunding you. But to not respond is ignorant. These people are old. Some of them, this lady looked like she was a little older. I don't know how old, but she was a little older. She might have a social security check. And you just out here not responding. That's corny. That's lame. Fast forward to now, the recent reviews that we heard, and the lady says that she didn't get her product, and it was over $100 worth of merchandise, and it's been months and months and months, and she's been reaching out, and no response. You still doing the same thing 3 years later? 3 years later, you ain't gonna do nothing different. You ain't gonna care enough about the brand that you said. I mean, the brand that you said you'll go to the bat for defending. You ain't gonna do that. So, with that being said, you always want to talk about I worked hard. I'm trying to figure out where. Because these are loopholes and these are things that you can go fix. Are you 100% bad? No, that wouldn't be a fair statement. But you got to fix these little loose ends because these are going to be the downfall of your products. You got $1 million business. This is what you tell us. Your business is $1 million business. If your business is $1 million business and you're doing so well, you have to start responding to these people accordingly. So if they can't do things like give a whole review on YouTube about you. When people type in your name, they're going to be like, oh, this lady said I got a chemical burn and my head is all lifting up and bleeding and burning. And do you really want that behind your brand? So my words to you, if you ever come across my video, would be you got to do better. You have to start answering your own messages. You're not that big where you can't take the moment to respond to the people that says, hey, sis, this didn't work for me. Hey, sis, my products ain't come yet. You ain't got to respond to every single thing. And if it's too much for you, get an assistant. But you have to try better because this doesn't look good. When I got the inbox, I said, oh, hell no. Sis bugging. 3 years later, you still doing the same thing and not responding to these people? I would have wrote a hell of a review. I guarantee nobody else would have brought your product because what you're not going to do is play with my $100 and something of money. You going to send me my money back. You going to do it fast, or I'm going to meet you at your front gate with all the cows, the lions, the deers, and everybody else. Okay, it's $100, but I'm going to have to pull up on you because you ain't answering me. So now I got to go ahead and get a little hood on you. You understand what I'm saying? You really want that? It's ridiculous. Just respond and say, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry your body didn't work well with it, or you had a reaction to it. I don't know what happened, but I will refund your money. How much time does that cost to say? I just need to know. Let me see. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom. Cause I'm steady running my mouth, y'all. Woo, I'm missing so much stuff, guys. I just unsubscribed from FD, your YouTube channel, and Fox Soul YouTube channel. I am over it with the continued disrespect of Black women. Yeah, you're right about it. Thank you for your super sticker. Who said that? TNG. Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much. Um, Terry Christie. Hi, welcome to the chat. Hand pink waving Linda. Why is it typing it in? That's weird. I think they all are on the down low. Ooh, Terry. Oh, chat, let's follow the rules. I'm a moderator and I broke Char's rules. I'm so fired up. I had to slip up. It's okay, Lee. We understand. Long as you get it. Green Williams, 1982. So hard. FD looked like a bamboo with them pink lips. Yeah, he was going off for no reason. Them things was about to turn pink, 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 pink. Okay, I'm curious to know when the move is released with MNC, how FD is going to react or say, because they are both in the movie. That's a good question. That's a good question. No way is your pinky toe. Y'all stupid with this pinky toe. Thank you, Tangi, for your super sticker. Greatly appreciate it. Absolutely. You're welcome, Denise Long. I heard the fire. I heard they fired him. What? That would be why he's so mad. Thanks for the super sticker, Tangi Williams. Y'all, is the FD video still up? Yep, I just watched it before I came on live. Unless it got removed, FD needs to knock down a notch. Yeah, clicks and views. What's up, babes? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. ASAP. Hey, everybody. Terry Davis says, what did Mel say? 5 blessings. She's stacking them up. Thank you, haters. I know that's right, Slick. 180 likes and 399 in the chat. Y'all gonna have to do better if y'all want to pass this test. That Hope says, I think that him. Wait a minute. I think that him was sent after Mel in order to divert the attention about Tisha being knowing Marceau was a cheater. Tisha had to reveal the fact that she had caught Marceau with undressed pictures. Absolutely, I agree with you, and it's always a distraction for them. Let's get everybody off of this and get them on this. So they're always throwing a monkey wrench. Anytime you see them do something, it's never because they want to do a good deed. It's to get the focus off them. Always. Missing all the wrong flags in her marriage. All the wrong flags in her marriage. Let me see. He's uglier. Y'all stop playing with me. I can't. Yo, I'm Denise Long. Bye. I'm just gonna post you and stamp you right there. Hello, Terry. So, are the FD awards written on the toilet paper? Maurice getting it, Gardner. Maurice gave the rewards out as if it means something. 500 in the chat. Y'all hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Go ahead and subscribe because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Um, you guys are speaking. Right, Shar. My brothers don't play. Not at all. You better get the hell on out of here. That's why those snots are broke now. They always paying someone to either shut up, side pieces, or attack this person, and a couple other bloggers, etc. I agree, Hall. Okay. Yes, he did say that. Okay, Dawn. He admitted that one. TGIF. Okay, that Hope. What's up, that Hope? Welcome to the chat. He's not a man, not at all. He clearly wanted the cat fight. I was like, why are you mad like that? Thank you for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate you. I know I'm not gonna get through all these comments today, guys, because you guys have been like amazing. I know I talk more than normally that I do, but I had to get this out. Where is Shar from Love? What happened? Where is Shar from the Love Her Ancient? Um, what you saying? Is it Jewin or Glenn? Let me know. I butchered your name, but it's all good. Shar is the real deal. Thank you, K3434. I appreciate you. Jonky Doo is very disrespectful to black women. I will not be silenced and allow him to speak full of anyone, foul of any woman. He is no better than Closel. I agree. They are big mad. Tell them again. Hey, Shar and chat. What's up, Marshan? How are you? The most disrespected person in America is a black woman. The most unprotected person in America is a black woman. The most neglected person in America is a black woman. Malcolm X. Woo, Flory, welcome to the chat. You got a point. Kojay Malik. Hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Um, let's see if I can find your name because I definitely just skipped the whole chat. I was going to read your comment. Um, let me see. I hate missing people comments, but I think I just skipped all over you. Um, it's all good. Let me see. If I don't find it, I'm gonna move along. But okay, I got you. Do some of these men's content creators be trying to get on the good side and in front of their husbands of Alabama? Could very well be. I listen. I see some crazy stuff behind the scene. Okay, I can hide my face for like 100 days straight over here on YouTube. I get the Instagram. I have my scarf on because y'all know I'm just real deal over there on Instagram or Facebook. I come bald headed and all because that's just what I do. But I hide my head, or I throw a wig on, or maybe I'll get my hair sold. Then y'all know I'm just whatever. Okay. But anyway, I would get all these people over here like I'm hiding my face over here. Then I go to Instagram and I get so many inboxes like, yo, sis, you got a man. So listen, they be making their shots behind the scene. You be like, slow your roll. And listen, I am not having a whole I don't know about people that date online, but that ain't for me. I got to see you and know you. I need to know what the hell going on. Okay, I am not going to date the imaginary man. I'm good. I hope the boatload of people unsubscribe to FD. He is a whole mess out here. Also, an online beef with a girl from Love at the Look up Monica and another YouTuber called Roland R. What? I did see a caption or something like that earlier, but I never clicked on it. It say FD beef. Um, let's see. I guarantee 95% of the subscribers are black women. So why we not unsubscribing to show him we will not be tolerated? The B word. It said again, lies and more lies. And look, this is the bigger thing. You better understand it. This is the bigger thing. We sit in chat to be like, I'm glad they got that B. What did your daddy do to you? What kind of dad you had at home? Because if you had a dad, you wouldn't be tolerating this bull crap. You would get the hell out of that chat immediately. Don't encourage somebody to treat a woman like that. Okay? If she was talking to him like that, guess what? I wouldn't encourage it either. But it really looks bad for a man to come after a woman like that and you ain't even got a relationship with her. You don't even know her. That's crazy to me. Hi, Belle. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Tawanda says hello at Ms. Linda. Boss RN, what's up? Point is, Mel can hold the entire show with her real life blessings. They all need her to show, for the show to go on. Say it again, Boss RN. Say it again. You right about it. They can't even climb the ladder without her. Okay, they're gonna always stay at the bottom of that ladder without her. And I'm just saying that's a fact. That's not no kissing Mel's butt. That's not no delusional fans. That's facts. Y'all seem to be struggling. You can't, Tisha can't even, and I'm not shooting shade, I'm just stating what Miss Mel said. You can't even put your personal feelings to the side long enough to film. She got to call you behind the scenes and say, sis, whatever going on, you don't want to do X, Y, and Z. Put that to the side. This man is about to leave and you messing up our money. Why does somebody got to tell a grown behind woman that? That sounds crazy to me. I'm going to always keep my poker face. But behind the scenes, I'm like, I ain't messing with you. Nah, I'm good, but I'm going to always make sure my queens come first. But not from the front, but from the back. Yes, I noticed that a lot of YouTubers are coming out against Mel lately. Yeah, but listen, YouTube is, and this is a real fact, Garner. YouTube is with the sway of whatever's going. When I dropped my first video, I think it was on Arion, honestly. I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't expect for it to go nowhere because I wasn't in the YouTube streets to see what was swaying. But now that I'm here and I'm watching, What's swaying right now is Love and Marriage Huntsville. We see people every single day coming up with a channel on Love and Marriage Huntsville because it's the hot topic. So if these seasoned YouTubers that's on here see us little YouTubers getting the views that they once had, they gonna definitely come in and be like, I want some of that pop. Definitely. Yes, I noticed that. Let me see. New follower. Hi. Welcome to the chat, Tawana. What's up? We ain't sleep with you last night. You a checkmate now. You better welcome yourself, honey. Welcome. You stuck with us now. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Welcome to the chat. Hey Angie, you guys are speaking. Um, Funky Doodoo needs to keep his legs closed to married men. Oh, side order of nasty baked beans. Child, listen. They trying to make Melody Man come out. Yeah, that's all it is, Sophia. That's exactly what it is. Keep talking to her so he can come out and give us the whole speech and we'll know who he is so we can have Martell stalk him. No. Ain't nobody got time for y'all. We trying to live happily for real, for real. We ain't trying to fake like we giving head and we know we ain't give head in 10 months. Child, listen. You better not picture. Matter of fact, let me say this, y'all. Then I got the go. Fisher better not ever hit her head like she was gonna go down on Marceau. She knows she is. Ain't nothing happening in that bedroom. They turn their backs on each other, in my opinion, and all allegedly when they in that bed. He wake up like, you still here? Ain't nothing going on in that bedroom. She lying. Like, she lying. Thank you for the 4.99 super sticker. Um, she knows that that was cap. Absolutely. 490 439 watching and 219 likes. Get those likes up. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate you with this no mail. Destiny is still on the show. Yes, I didn't. At least I didn't hear Melody say that she was never on the show. Melody said that she's not sure about her, but she did say the last conversation she had about Miss Swanza was that far as she knew that she won't be back. But she said she's not calling every day trying to find out if if they stuck to their word because she's not that pressed. So they could have changed their mind. And from the looks of it, if Miss Wanda is still there, they changed their mind without telling Melody. But that's what she had said. Mel laughing at all the way to the bank. You better say it, Slick. Say it again. 219 likes and 442 in the chat. Come on, people. Come on. Destiny Caller Martell at 1 o'clock a.m., 5 o'clock a.m. This is nothing wrong. I feel that's why LeBerick divorced her. Whatever happened, he broke the contract. Because you asked me, they wasn't in a real relationship either. I just think she just happened to get pregnant. Just like she allegedly paying that man to be her man over there on Love and Marriage right now. I believe that was something that probably happened with her to get on the show with LeBerick. And then, he started probably catching feelings or whatever because they was originally on this contract, all allegedly, in my opinion. And then it got, they end up having a baby and he was like, I'm still out. We was under contract. I'm gone. Okay. Melody is bad enough to wait for their broke ace to realize that she's not going nowhere on her own. Show surprise jokes on them. Tell them again, Sheila. Jokes on you, fools. Slick boo facts. Dusty talked about you that has been around the world. What? Dusty talked about your cat I got you, Garner. I was like, what? Garner, yes. Talk about that. Could you still count them on one hand? I just want to know. Nah, I don't want to know. That's your business, girl. Keep it to yourself. We know who the loser is. FD, he will still see when his subscribers start dropping off. I'm not sub to him because his mouth is too foul. Absolutely, Lee. I don't even tolerate that at all. Somebody might need to check their hubby phone again to make sure that billboard pic is Renee said he screenshotted the billboard. Y'all play too much. In their foam of the blonde puppet and the sexy silk PJs. Y'all play too much. Hey, Ms. Linda. D went live talking about Mel. That they are keeping her relevant to the show, that she don't have a storyline. Did she? The nerve. See what I'm talking about? Montez, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Behind the FD rant, Mel will be getting 10 big blessings. FD and all of that are responsible. All that are responsible are going to be very, very, very sorry. Yep. And they can go visit Martell and Destiny in jail since they cutting checks and get their commissary together because they're going to need it for tapping that lady phone. The bear superhead. Y'all play too much. Let me see, 453 watching and 227 likes. Get the likes up. Y'all almost there. Hello. Somebody get flagged. Somebody give the tea. Let me see. Tanja Williams says black women need to work together. Some black women are used to being mistreated. Let me pin you for a minute. That's so true. We become accustomed to nastiness, disrespect because we're used to it. And so we support things like what FD just did. Y'all shouldn't support that. I'm sorry that your daddy was a jerk, but nobody else should be supporting that mess. And tell your daddy that you still mad all these years later and you need to sit down with him and counseling because now I'm over here supporting people that I shouldn't be supporting because you broke my heart, daddy. That's all the conversation you got to have. Hey, DD, what's up? Make it do what it do what it do. T. Jones says this is crazy. Anything to tarnish. Absolutely. Mel is the show. We love her, Mel. Kingston, Jamaica. Thank you, Sandra. Absolutely, we love her. We love her enough to correct her if she was wrong, but they keep coming for her when she's right. So in this case, again, it looks like we're one-sided, but we're not. Prophetess says they are mad that Melody is the face of Huntsville. Absolutely. Queen Williams, 1982 says somebody give Latifia um a red flag that she can see because she blind as hell. But who does all that? Him. But him. The majority of the public just use the product. Child and CO does. Wait a minute. CO does and says nothing as the attacks multiple on. Okay, I got you. Multiple on multiply on Melody. I got you. Yes, we do. We need to show some of these black men. We are not playing at all. Lash out. What's up, babes? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. Patricia E says, I think they want to see Mel's new man. Absolutely they do. But Carlos said if Mel quit, there is no show. So they better be cautious or what they are saying. Basically, their life is in her hand. Yep. Dee Dee says hi. Ms. Linda says 34 likes and 481 in the chat. And CK does and says nothing as an attack to continue and multiply on Melody makes it make sense. Renee, you right about it. Hey Eva, what's up? Bliss, what's up? I use the B serum and it's great for my hair, no problems. I switch products regularly, rotating. Okay, Bliss, like I said, I ain't hearing nothing about the products. I just heard of like her not responding. I mean, I wouldn't say that I did if I didn't. OMG, that is awful. Yes, but look. I don't want to be mean to nobody, grandma or nothing like that. But the lady didn't look like she had that much, situation up there either. So I don't know what to believe. But the lady did give a review. And but the same thing, that's why I believe her. The same thing that's happening now with, that young lady not responding to people's text messages, emails, and that's excuse me, that's what the lady says. She says that she cannot get a response. She was gonna write her a letter. Crystal Chen. Hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Wait a minute. The customers is taking responsibility for not taking the products to a chemist for testing before using. That's what they said. She was like, I should have got it tested. And she was so heartbroken. I love older people, although she wasn't like old, but she was heartbroken. She was like, it's my fault, and that I didn't get it tested. She was like, but I didn't look into it and I didn't look at the reviews. I just trusted it because it was on the shade room. So I was like, dang, that's awful. Skin test before use. Yeah, I would have too. Someone else said they received their products and it was what molded. I don't think it's a QA on site. What? I would have got a lawyer. Yeah, she said if she write that letter and she didn't respond to her, she gonna get a lawyer. She did say that in so many words. I heard someone else say no response to. Yep, Kathy, that was a recent thing that I heard. Ms. Linda says at Eva CK and Martell and the Scots clan is behind the attack. Absolutely. Vanessa, the Snots are not prepared for the karma on its way. Destiny will regret back in Martell. Martell is so screwed. He's walking on quicksand. I agree. Denise Long says, I'm just Google see beauty on the BBB website, which is not accredited. What? They have a 2 rating. What? Child, listen. They had 286 compliments closed in the past 3 years, and 29 compliments closed in the past 12 months. Wow. So that says a lot. That's a big drop. My goodness, y'all think they was fake reviews? Lord have mercy. I don't know. It's all allegedly, in my opinion. She saw the red flags. She pulled them down, made curtains out of them, hung them up in their house. Now she is peeking through. A what? Renee Hall, you making sense, honey. Peeking through them at 3 a.m. looking for hips, legs, and breasts. Woo, child. That's a whole statement in itself, okay? Um, That's what they said. D is letting them know who products it is, honey. The products have a shelf life 6 months. Okay, Bliss. Denise Long, really? Okay. All right, I'm gonna go all the way to the. Wait a minute, let me get these super stickers out the way. FD is really held responsible for his words. It's time we as black women stand up, or nothing will change. We as black women can't just ignore him at all. Tangi, thank you for your $5 super sticker. Um, Effie is now close saw as well. She missed the other super chat trying to ride Mel's coattail. Wait a minute, hold on. FD is now close saw as well. You missed the other super chat trying to ride Mel's coattail. Stuart, I think I understand what you're saying. You're saying that FD is now close saw, which I understand that you missed the other super chat. Okay, I'm gonna go back up. He's trying to ride Mel coattail. He's trying to do something, but he better move the hell on, honey. He better move the hell on. Hey Jody, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Um, Guys, it's so many comments right now. I just appreciate the support. Oh my goodness. I got done reading those comments this morning from the live last night, and you guys had me crying. I just wanted to tap in and be like, answer your phone. Because I was reading them and laughing. Y'all had me dying. Let me go up because I know I didn't get a lot of the So FD is close saw as well. The pop be calling the kettle black. He just wants to be relevant and jumped on Mel hate train to do so, running backs. Absolutely, Stuart. Um, Let me see. He called her a B. Okay, I think I read that one. Let me just pick some random 5 more. Gina says Tisha and Marcel are that person or in the entanglement allegedly. Woo, Gina, don't stir nothing up in this pot that ain't supposed to be stirred, honey. That's like stirring that rice. You better let that rice cook through, honey. Catch that comment with, okay, I've got that one. Prophetess says, one thing I know the Lord is with Mel. I think I got that one already. Let me go down. Joy says, preach sister, keep on speaking the truth. I got you, babes. I got you. Olivia says they really want her to leave so they can take over. Absolutely, Olivia. Um, Hey, BJ, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. Put that shut to up. Scott's shut up. You're jealous because Mel is moving forward. It ain't nothing they can do about it, BJ. Nothing. Rosa, hi, welcome to the chat. Someone posted that he's upset that King during reunion reviews with the other bloggers. Ooh, child. Um, I can see that. I can see that. That would be a reason why he would be upset, Rosa. That makes a lot of sense. Because he thought he was in there. FD is smelling himself, and whatever he's smelling is tainted. I know that's right. Tainted. Hey Denise Long. Okay, you guys are speaking. Lee says, I will continue to black out Love and Marriage Huntsville for good. I know that's right. You got YouTube. You could deal with it one by one. The Snots house is going to be coming down. Yep. And they're gonna have to get Legoland off the ground next. Okay. But listen, guys, it's been real. I love y'all. If I missed anything, don't hold it to my heart. Charge it to my head. You guys have been supportive to me. And like I said, I'm gonna always say thank you because I can't do it alone. From the moderators to the people, to my supporters, you guys are amazing. I don't like the fan word because we all on the same level, honey. Ain't none of that. Okay, we all supporting one another. Shout out to any content creators that's in the chat that I may have missed. Shout out to my day ones. I think you guys are amazing. Thank you for the ones that's entrusted me and coming on in the door and say, I'm a checkmate now, baby. Welcome to the chat. I can appreciate everybody's love. I've been here a little over an hour and I'm just thankful. All right. Listen, I blew somebody's mind today. It isn't something that you wanted to hear. It isn't something that you wanted to accept, and it wasn't something you were ready to digest. However, in life, you must make a choice, and sometimes the choice is much harder than you expected. You either got to respond or be quiet, but you have to make sure your response won't have you on your knees at night. Do four things for me. Meet me in the comment section if you aren't already there. Hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe. Bye.